Good morning. Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle this morning. Taking a look at the encouragement coming in for the day. I hope you all are well and have gotten off to a good start to your Monday. Whew. Very restful weekend, warm, kind of exciting too. There were some beautiful events happen this weekend. But let's see the encouragement coming in today. Welcome. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you feel led to do so. Let's jump into this encouragement coming in for us today. Blood Moon Oracle. Today brings a reminder to let your light shine. Whatever that is, let it shine. Don't shy away from, demonstrating the Creator's work. Okay, you are the Creator's work. Don't shy away from that. The message comes in today for us to be proud and confident in what it is that we have, what it is that we've been given. Be thankful too. And so what I have is offer up gratitude. Right on. Right on. Let's not forget to be thankful for what it is that we have. I feel like someone may need to just stop, even right now, and just take inventory of all that they have all around them and just offer up thanks for it. Offer up thanks for it. We also have Dream Wide Awake. This is also a reminder not only to be thankful for what you have, but allow yourself to accept and receive even more of what you've been given or what you're being given. And allow yourself to think of what that looks like for you, to delve in, intellectually, emotionally, spiritually, even though there could be things that you wish for or dream about when it comes to your future situation, allow yourself to experience that. Even now, before you even reach those places in your life, allow yourself to kind of feel what it would feel like to be there. Imagine, how that will feel, how it will smell. Don't block yourself off from future expectations, I feel like is what Spirit is saying. It's good now, but there's more to come, right? There's more to come. And so allow yourself to be in the energy of expectation around that as well. That's okay. Okay. As long as we are grounded in what we have right now and we're thankful and appreciative and taking care of that, right? It's okay, because this is all about forward movement. Move forward. Someone is ending a cycle today. Like there's an ending to a particular part of your journey right now. You may have just stepped into something completely new. You may be walking away from an old, place where you've used to be, where you're used to being, and the opportunity to step out of that old energy into something new has arrived. You're like a river that continuously flows, right? Whether you realize that or not, we never stay in the same place more than once. We're always moving forward in some type of way. Right. And so just understand that time is always moving. I also had an opportunity to be with one of my loved ones, someone that's so dear to my heart. And it was just, having to remind that person that, hey, things may be rough right now, but this is just one little moment in time. It's just one little second in your whole journey, your whole experience. This is passing, right? Now it's time to look forward to what's coming next. Analyze what you've learned right here, even as difficult as it was. so that when you carry it forward, right, you don't have to re-experience this. And even if you do, there's the understanding of what you've learned out of that. That experience won't be the same. You won't be going through that blindfolded, right? And so there's the need to understand the forward movement that's happening right now, and not to get caught in this moment in our mind of feeling like we're stuck here, because we're not. This moment is quickly passing, right? And so there may be something to release in this moment. There may be something to surrender to in this moment. Maybe it's being right or having to have things a certain way. There's a need to just release it and accept this moment as it is, because it's moving, it's passing by. But let it be enough for now, right? That you accept this moment as it's moving by. Yep. Release and let go. This message is in itself. It really is. She's sitting in a cage. The cage doors are open. She's holding, looks like it almost looks like the actual bird that rises from the ashes again and again, like she's about to let it go. And she's kissing it, right? So this is a very emotional, looks like an emotional point in time, having to release something that may be very dear. We were just talking about releasing so that you can continue moving forward. This is about letting something go right now. And then guidance is golden. For someone, getting another perspective may be helpful with where you are right now. And it may, in fact, maybe you just got it, right? That has completely changed the whole outlook of the experience. And now you're ready to move forward. And so this moment today brings in a lot of energy, a lot of positive energy around acceptance and release and surrender and moving forward and being open for what comes next. Being open for what comes next. That's a beautiful thing, because no matter what's happening in this moment, even if it's something amazing and you don't want it to end, there may be something even more amazing coming after this. That's the beauty of this moment. Being ready for what comes next. But there's definitely a releasing that Spirit is guiding us to in this moment. So what is this about, Spirit? Let's take a look really quickly here. Maybe not seeing things. Maybe feeling like you're stuck in this moment. For someone, this may not be an enjoyable moment. It may be a moment where you have exhausted all of your energy, all of your effort. Just being in this place is like exhausting. But again, it's how you're looking at it. In this picture with the Eight of Swords, she's blindfolded. So there's a lot about what's going on that may, in fact, be around a choice that's being made not to see what's really there. The only other thing I see is the fact that she's holding the ribbon that's tied her up. Like she could literally untie herself at any moment. And so this is some type of oversight. It's an illusion of some kind of being in your mind, possibly too much, thinking just too narrowly about what's happening in this moment. It may not be what you think it is. There's something in the environment that feels blocked. Okay. Maybe we're not looking at the right things. Maybe we're not focusing on the right things to give the right perspective of this moment. This actually feels like a rather beautiful moment to me with the energies that just came out. But for some reason, someone may not be seeing it that way. Let's see, what are you seeing? What are you seeing right now? There's some type of, you want things to be different, right? The Ace of Cups. You want things to be different than what they are right now. However that is. And you could possibly be waiting on something that's going to make you feel like you're entering into a new beginning. You're waiting on some door, some opportunity, something to be given to you. And somehow that could be the thing that's blocking the beauty of this moment. But while you're waiting, again, when we were talking about the energy of gratitude, like while we're waiting on things to transform and to make it to that point in life that we so eagerly want to experience, the important thing is to be grateful for what you have right now. Maintain what you have right now. Offer up thanks for what you have not. Appreciate where you are right now. It's almost impossible, literally, to not appreciate what you have now and then also feel like you're going to appreciate what comes next. If you have not fully accepted this moment where we are right now, chances are there's going to be things that you pick apart with where you're going to, right? There's something about possibly discontentment too. The Six of Cups. This may be in comparison to something that you've experienced before. That's the challenge, having to let go of something from the past. This could be even around unforgiveness too, around something in the past. There's something in the past with the Six of Cups that possibly needs to be released. If it is the expectation of wanting something to meet up with another experience that you've had, it's understanding that this is not that. This is a whole new moment in time and it's different. Each moment that we get to experience is going to be different. It may feel very nostalgic and alike, but again, as I stated, Spirit just got through saying that every moment is different. No moment that we experience is exactly the same. Time is always moving. Right? And so there's something about the past here that's hard to get over, that's hard to let go, hard to forgive, hard to accept that it's gone. It could be a person, for someone, you're having a hard time letting go of a person. It's something that may even link back to childhood with the Six of Cups. But the Six of Cups generally is a very happy, it's memories that bring up very happy feelings, but this is coming in as your challenge for some reason. Why is the Six of Cups the challenge? Why is the Six of Cups the challenge here? Okay, the King of Cups, the Six of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. I don't know why I'm getting like a father energy here. A father energy who may have been like your anchor, your lifeline, represented your stability in life. I feel like there's some connection here to someone who is very significant for you. It has been hard to release. It's been hard to release. There's something about this person that represents you, really feeling like you can do anything, like making you feel like you're on top of the world and very successful. This person could have been like your motivation to just do your very best and put your very best foot forward. That's what this feels like to me. Now, for others, this could represent the energy that you're in, this energy of being that for others, being highly valued and, highly successful in being able to connect with people, providing some level of support to people, and doing it well. There's something about this where there's something about the past that you haven't been able to let go. I don't know if it's a position that you've been in. This could be about releasing that old position that you were in someone's life or in a job. For some of you, you're stepping into this position, I'm hearing, but there's going to be some things that you have to release in order to fully embrace this new role that you'll be playing. There's something you have to release. Let's keep going. We have the Page of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Page of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Now, this feels like there's going to be some things about this coming up here, no matter how this challenge with the Six of Cups comes in, needing to release something. There's some maturity here in the form of having to face some challenge, having to confront some part of this experience that has possibly held you back. It's needing to confront it head on. That's the only way to really overcome it. This may actually make you feel in some type of ways powerless, but that's not what it is. It's called vulnerability. There's a difference between powerlessness and vulnerability. Vulnerability is opening up and exposing yourself to things that make you feel powerless, but in fact, in turn, this actually ushers you into your power, right? Now, powerlessness is not having the ability to change something or to have any type of effect in the situation, but that's not true here. There's some part of you stepping into your power. This is having a moment of vulnerability to confront that thing that has been difficult here. And there's something about loss still coming up here. This is going to come up. It's going to be an opportunity that comes up to have you confront this. And this is going to place you back in your power, right? Especially if it's about losing someone that was very instrumental. We never lose people. They only become a part of us. Ooh, and I'm feeling this. I'm so sorry. Someone lost someone it's been hard. And I know how that feels because I've had a few. But I also understand that energy that was invested in me from that person, that is the part of that person that lives on, that never dies. And then I get to pass that on to those that are under me or that I come in contact with. That's how we keep the memory and the life of that person alive. We get to keep that alive by letting them live vicariously through us, by what they've taught us, our experiences, right? The beautiful memories that we have. We never lose that. But in essence, we become empowered by that even stronger when they pass on. There's some part of that has to be embraced here for you. This is actually empowerment. For some reason, you've been afraid of this, confronting this and acknowledging this. But this is where some part of your power lies. This is where some part of your power lies. I feel like I'm talking to someone who has been placed like in some position of, being a rock. There's something about you that feels very solid and grounded, and like you have this beautiful influence about you in some type of way, whether that's through love, whether that's through leadership, but there's this strong influence that you carry. At the end of this, that's where this is leading, right? You're stepping into that. You're stepping into your power. You're stepping into your influence. You're stepping into this sense of something that you may not have felt for a while. But that cycle is coming to an end. It's coming to an end. This may also be something that you'll be receiving or you've already received guidance around. You're stepping into this new beginning of feeling empowered, feeling free to step into what you've been given to do. And for somebody, that's this energy of support. There's a very strong attraction to you. But it's not just you. It's not you, but there's something that you've been given to do. There's some purpose there that's pulling this attraction in, right? You have a sense of influence, possibly in ways that you don't realize. I feel like I'm talking to someone who's very resilient, very grounded, someone who possibly has been through a lot, but it's taught you how to stand where you are right now. You didn't just wake up like this. It's been through a process of getting here, is what I'm feeling. And it's very purposeful, right? We're not just given things just to say we have it. It always is attached to a purpose. So whatever you have right now, as you look around and you're like, oh, okay, this is what I'm working with. This is pretty interesting, because as I look around, other people aren't experiencing that. Well, there's a purpose in that. And people are attracted to that, right? And so what is the reason why you've been given that? That's the guidance that is being suggested for you to seek around where you are and how you are to actually utilize your position right now. I'm going to get a couple of more oracle cards before I end it out. We're going to tap into our animal spirit oracle deck. Any encouragement coming in for my viewer? As we end off this reading, all right, we have Mouse Spirit coming out. Spirit says to tend to the small things. There may be little tiny things that have been left undone right now that you keep putting off and putting off and putting off. There's something about needing to tend to those things that's very much attached to the big things that are going to be coming up here. Don't despise little things, okay? They're very important. So there's some need to tend to some little details, some small little details that, if left undone, may in fact turn into blocks or large issues, okay? I also have Stag Spirit that's telling you, take the lead. It's time. Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, know that I'm talking to somebody who's a leader, somebody who has influence and who has a drawing to them in some type of way. But it's not for you. It's for what you do. It's for what you've been purposed to do. And then I have Fox Spirit, think on your feet. Okay. So you enter into a moment where things are changing, and it's time to move forward. from this place where you've been, right? It's time to move forward. There's some things that you need to see with where you are and recognize the reason why those things are the way they are. There may, in fact, be people that are tied to you really stepping into your purpose. There's people on the other side of this realization that are waiting for you to show up. They're tied to your purpose so that they can step into their purpose, okay? So that's what I'm getting here. Very interesting reading. The encouragement for the day is for someone, be encouraged. This is just one moment in time. What are we getting in this moment? That's the question that we need to be asking ourselves. What is it that I'm getting in this moment? Because that may be the very thing that's very significant to another moment that you'll come to in the future. And so pay attention to this moment and actually lift your vibration by being very thankful and grateful for this moment. That's important too. Okay. Being ready for what comes next is what came out today. Okay. We are moving, no shadow of a doubt, ready or not, we're moving. All right. So until next